I'm live. It says I'm live. We'll see if I'm live here in a minute. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. This says I'm live. And we'll see if I got volume here in a minute. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. This says I'm live. Cool. Cool. So you guys can hear me and stuff. Anywho, welcome to Bricktime post-holiday recovery. Because as you know, I work retail. And we just had just an absolute shit week beforehand. So that's why I had canceled all streams and all that goodness. But I'm back tonight. As you can see, I'm here with my friends, and no damn buddy showed up except for Paul. Paul Dennerbrick showed up, but he was having some audio issues on his end and he couldn't hear me and stuff. So he has had to bow out. So it's just going to be me until some others show up. What I'm doing tonight, I'm going to sort this. Is the one that I got for my birthday. But I'm also going to build a few of the things out of the book as or before I sort. It depends on how you want to look at it. So we're gonna switch over to the other camera. Ignore the mess. Just focus on the center right here. What's up, dude? Jude? Welcome. We're gonna be building some of this creator set and sorting it and such. And yeah. It just builds like little bitty animals. It has a lot of trans parts. Is what the deal was here. A lot of trans pieces. In fact, I'm not even sure what this is I'm supposed to be building. Well, the set was kind of odd though. It's got like 7 or 8 bags, and 4 of them are numbered, and then the others aren't. So I guess the numbered ones are free to build what's in the book, and then everything else is use your own creativity. Still kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen any of them like that before. Of course, I don't get a whole lot of creator sets, so they could all be like that for all I know. I don't know. I was going to build the Mario, and that's what I had posted on Instagram, but I actually don't have the room right now for that whole shebang and setup, so I need to clean some space, which slowly but surely we have been cleaning. Oh, hey, Tim is here. What's going on, Tim?
Not much. How you doing? Happy after Thanksgiving.
Yes. This is the post-holiday recovery Bricktime stream. My Thanksgiving was crap because I worked. So other than that, yeah, it's all right. What's going on, Mando? Hope my Thanksgiving was good. Well, again, I worked, and I totally missed out on. I mean, I got a little bit of leftovers, but I didn't get any fresh Thanksgiving dinner. But they provided us with pizza on Black Friday, so there's that. Woohoo! Okay, first build done. It's whatever this is. I'm assuming like a duck or something.
I like that.
It's duck quack quack. Yeah, this is this creator set here. Got like a lot of transparent pieces.
Oh, is that?
Hold on, work is calling, of course. 1 second.
No Paul tonight?
All right, I'm back. No, Paul tried to join, but had issues. He couldn't hear me or anything. Can you hear me just fine?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, he was having some problems, and now I'm having some problems. I can't find my stream.
So did you find any good bargains?
Oh no, I don't have any money for the bargains. Anywho,
Yeah, I didn't either. So, and I don't know that there was all that much out there really.
I saw quite a few things I would love to have had, but this year I won't say we're not like poor, but more so than any other holiday time, we got no money this time because my wife has switched jobs, so that caused she took like a $3 an hour pay cut to go to the new job, and then we just had to spend $3 grand putting a transmission in her car. So
Yes,
not a lot of extra funds at the moment, but
cars always seem to happen at the most inopportune time,
they sure do.
where you get some extra money from something and your car happens.
Well, yeah, because it was like, oh, we just paid my car off. Cool. We don't have that payment each month. Well, guess what? I'm like, son of a. Yeah, I guess the thing that I saw, like, I mean, I've seen a few things I would like to have, but as far as Lego is concerned, the thing I seen that was really disappointed that I couldn't take advantage of was that hamburger monster truck for like $25 at Target.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
even see that. I guess.
the Creator 3-in-1 is normally like $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 25, and I was like, dang it, that's because that's one that I've wanted to get, and then I thought it was like out of print, and I missed it, and they're like, oh, we got a bunch at Target half price. Like, dang it.
Well, I don't know the Target. We were up in Oklahoma at my daughter's house, and the Target up there, they didn't have any sets really on it. I mean, what they had, by the time we got there, so they might have had them earlier. I don't know. By the time we got there in the afternoon, it was pretty cleaned out, but I didn't really see much signage either. So,
Yeah, I was able to pick up a few games and stuff that I had, stuff that I had pre-ordered, and then some other, hitting up Black Friday deals, and of course using the I did creative use. I call it creative use of rewards programs and reward points and things to help whittle down how much I was going to have to pay for some of that.
hey, that's the way to do it. That's how I've been doing Lego for 10 years, 11 years. So,
Yeah, if you, I made a video about it. Even I posted it. So if you have an Xbox, or even if you don't have an Xbox, you could still sign up for the Microsoft Rewards thing and just do it on your phone. Like each day, they'll give you like 3 trivia questions or whatever, and you earn points for doing all that. Well, that stuff adds up, and then you can get Target gift cards, Walmart gift cards, Amazon gift cards, and stuff like that.
oh wow.
So
Does it
I've
have to be like
done that a couple of times.
Xbox One or?
Yeah, it's on the Xbox One if you do it there, but you can just download like the Bing app on your phone and do it there too.
Oh,
So I have a streak going on my phone of 1,328 days that like I haven't missed a day doing their quizzes.
I'll check. We got an Xbox 360 left. The Xbox One we had gave that to my son-in-law. So, and then we have a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, now there's a Sony rewards thing as well. Theirs works a little different. Like you don't get the quizzes and stuff like that, but you can. Basically, once you sign up for that, you get money for like every dollar you spend downloading games, and if you go see movies in theaters that are Sony movies, you earn points that way.
Oh, okay.
In fact, that's one of the things that I did was I cashed out some of my Microsoft points and I cashed out some of my Sony points and got some gift cards to pay for some of the things I bought.
Yeah, I belong to a couple of them reward programs, but it takes so long or you have to buy a lot of stuff to really get the points racked up. Otherwise, it takes years to get a $20 gift card.
Sometimes it does. So what you working on there?
Well, I realize I've got to get this torn down so we're doing part 2 of this Creator 3-in-1 on Wednesday ultimate builds.
Oh yeah, the pirate set.
Yeah. And I haven't done, since we didn't get back till yesterday, I've got to tear this down and put the pieces together and be ready for Wednesday. So figured this would be a good chance to do that.
There you go. Okay, so now build number 2 is done, and it's a lion.
I like that. I like the use of that.
They use a little fire piece for his tail.
Yeah, those are cool. That looks good.
His mane is all transparent, so that's cool. Now we'll set all the extra pieces aside. Bag number 2, which is kind of small.
I never do build those things. I just always bought them and parted them out right away, sorted them out. Never built any of the stuff that came in the book list.
Most of the time, that's what I do as well. But I was like, why not? I needed something to build tonight on the stream, and build it, and I'll tear them down afterwards, and then part them out. So apparently, this is going to be a turtle. Turtle.
Oh, talking about video games. So I noticed today they've now pushed Lego Skywalker Saga to December of 2022. But now they're saying instead of the Luke Skywalker with the milk, they're just giving you an X-Wing.
Well, so if you're looking on like the website, like a GameStop or whatever, that 2022 December date or whatever is literally just a placeholder. That's not the actual real date. The system just has to have something in there.
Oh, okay.
So they usually always pick like the final day of the year, just because. So the rumor is that the game will be released in April or May. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
Now the pre-order bonus, that little X-Wing polybag, that's for everybody. If you get the regular game or the deluxe edition, the Luke Skywalker minifigure only comes with the deluxe edition, and it's packed in from the manufacturer.
So it's still in there. They're just talking. Okay.
If you get the deluxe one, you're going to get the minifigure and the polybag.
Well, yeah. Might as well get the deluxe.
Right. I have the deluxe. I've had it pre-ordered for like a year now.
Oh, I know. How many times have they postponed that thing? That's like.
And if it wasn't like $70 for the deluxe one, I would go ahead and pre-order a second one just because I know I want 2 of those polybags. Yeah. But eventually I'll be able to get one like somewhere else. Because I've now ended up with I have 3 or 4 actually of the one that came with Marvel Superheroes 2. So use the giant man in like the classic suit in the polybag.
Yeah.
So I have a few of those.
I ended up with several of the Plastic Man. One of that came out several years ago, and then the Green Arrow Dimensions. I ended up with a lot of the GameStops around here. They just had one. I just happened to walk in at the right time, and they had like a whole bunch of them. And they're like, "Well, here." I got to know the manager of the one store really well, and so he's like, "Here, we got a bunch of these. Take some."
Yeah, I had 7 or 8 of the. At one point, I had that many of the green arrows. Plastic Man, I still am currently sitting on like probably 20 of them. And I should, see about trading them off or selling them, because I believe they're worth, last time I checked, anywhere from $15 to $20.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, well, there you go. I also got because basically at the time we had the Plastic Man, like we had a ton left over, and at the store I was working at, the manager there's like, "Hey, we need to clean up the room." He's like, I'm gonna throw all these away. Do you want them?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. Yes, I do. I will take them, please. Thank you." And then the same thing happened when they did the Overwatch. They had a special build where you could go to the store and build the Overwatch thing.
I remember that roughly.
So my store didn't participate, but the store that I used to work at did. So I went up there, I did the build, so I got one that way. Somebody got me one because they didn't think I could make it, so I got a second one that way. And then I had asked him, I'm like, "Hey, now that's over, what do you have to do with all this?" And he's like, "They said to package up, all the parts and just leave them in the back until further notice, until they say what to do with them." Like, all right. He's like, "But you can have all the trays." So like I'm using, like, I got cardboard Lego trays over here. That was what was used for that build. So then, like, fast forward, I don't know, a year and a half after that promotion, and he called me one day. He's like, "Hey, you remember all that Lego that they had for the Overwatch thing?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want it?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Cool, just come get it." So I went to the other store and got a big old giant bag full of all the parts that were left over. I probably have enough to make like 50 of the build from that thing.
Nice.
Turtle with the see-through shell.
Oh, that's cool. Those are really some cool little builds.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how they use just like little basic parts, and you can immediately tell what it is.
Well, that's like them little one. What was it? The monthly build when you go into the store.
Yeah, like Toys R Us used to do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, Lego had it every month. You could go. I just never. It was an hour drive, and I didn't want to stand in line because back at that time they were really popular. But I don't. I think they're still doing some of them. But
yeah, I've never done one at the Lego store. I've never done one at Toys R Us either. We went one day to do the one at Toys R Us because I was figuring my time right. I'm like, we can go here, we can do the build because it starts at this time, and I had to be somewhere else like an hour and a half later. But we got there like an hour before the thing was supposed to start, and there was already like hundreds of people lined up. I'm like, well, this is not going to work. So we just ended up
yeah,
not doing it.
they usually they had the nice, cool superhero builds, and so luckily I spent so much time at our store. They knew me, and then if they had anything extra, if I went in there, like that was usually on a Saturday, if I went in on Monday, like they're like, "Hey Tim, here, we got this left over." I mean,
Nice.
I didn't get a lot or very much, but I mean, it was just nice that they thought of me and gave me extra. And then one time I missed the thing altogether, and I went in and they had one saved for me. So,
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
but they had they had that little coupe Batmobile one time. It just basically added wings to the little coupe.
So the smart car.
Yeah,
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 that's supposed to be like Emmett's Batmobile, I think.
yeah. They had that one time, and shoot, I
Yeah,
don't
I've
know.
got that. I forget where I got it from. Excuse me. Somebody gave me that one, I think. But I remember I went only I'd say maybe twice. Hey, what's going on, Redbeard Sasquatch? Welcome. Twice have I had like a huge amount of money that I could go drop at the Lego store. And one of the times I did, the gift with purchase was the monster, not Monster Fighters, the hidden side, like the little coffee shack thing.
Oh
And you
yeah,
had to spend like $75 or whatever to get it. Well, I was spending enough to get 3 of them. And then it was funny because the guy's like, huh. He looked at my total and he's like, you spent enough to get 3 of these. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to ring you up for 3 transactions. So that
that's how they get it. That's how they do it. That's my friends that work there. That's usually how we were.
And I'm like, awesome.
They had to ring them up, so they couldn't get around it that way. But if we did it, or either that or I went in there and, like I'd say, this stack is this much, and do it that way.
Yeah, he went ahead and just split it. He's like, this, and this is 75.
Yeah.
This is 75. This is 75. There you go. Oh, Mr. H, what's going on? Long time no see. Welcome. Yeah, we just a building and a chatting this evening. So this one is apparently a robot. It's a robot, but it kind of looks like something from Cars. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think I'm going to get... Guess the only... Well, it depends on what if my wife's mom working on building another Lego Jeep. Awesome. My mother-in-law does she just basically buys off her Amazon wish list for Christmas or whatever. So depending on what she chooses to buy there, I probably won't get too much Lego for Christmas. The only thing that could happen, possibly, I don't know. We'll see how the bills and the paychecks fall. But because I had to work on Thanksgiving, they actually gave me, I got holiday pay, so 8 hours of holiday pay, and I got time and a half for the actual hours that I worked.
Oh, nice.
So my wife's like, I know you're stressed and you worked your ass off, so we'll see what happens, but you could probably just have all like the extra money above what the normal paycheck would be. So if that ends up happening, that's where I'll probably go buy some Lego with it.
And I think there's going to be some stuff. I saw there's some really cool Monkey Kid. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my thing with Monkey Kid. They're marketing it to little kids, and all of the sets are just expensive. I mean, usually 2 or 3 of them are well over $100. And I mean, really, you're going to get a parent to buy a 7-8-year-old kid a $200 or $150, $160 set because they're going to want it.
I mean, like Joker Manor from the Lego Batman movie, that was $280. Apocalypse Bird was $350 from the Lego movie too. So I mean, I think I know what they're doing. I mean, they know, hey, the parents are going to want this. Yes, sorting bricks by color is a mistake, at least for me. Some people it works for, but not for me. Yeah, I know. I have liked so far all of the Monkey Kid stuff. Now, I don't have any Monkey Kid sets except for like a poly bag, only because I really can't afford them.
Well, that's what I mean. I've got a few. I got some birthday money, and so I bought that Bone Demon.
That's set. The one that I want the most.
I really like this.
Yeah, I need that. That one I have to get before it like goes away, just because that one looks so awesome.
Well, I tried to go on
a little robot that will bring you coffee or tea.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks like something out of Cars, if you ask me. It's like the little pit stop guys.
Yeah, exactly. Pit stop.
Now we owned a bag 3. Wow, that seems like a big bag for the amount of parts they put in there. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. H. That's the worst. That's when I decided I wasn't gonna sort by color, right? Because I had sorted most of my stuff by color, and then I knew for a fact that I had this piece that it was in black. And it's the stupidest part. It's one of those sets of stairs. So it's not like it's a small piece, but I could not find it. I looked through the 2 black bins that I had, and I could not find it. I'm like, well, sorting by color was a mistake.
Yeah, red's another one that's a pain. Red and blue both are. I found that just sorting by whatever piece it is works about get all your blocks together and then all your tiles together and then kind of break it down from there. But if you kind of get the similar stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've got going on here. Like these were switch games. These and several other cups I've sitting over there were all in one drawer, and they were all just like different types of archways and stuff. So now I'm breaking them down into each specific part and going to put them in other drawers instead of it all being in one drawer.
Well, or each color, I just put each color in a Ziploc bag and then have them all in one plastic bin. At least all my arches are in one place, but then I got them in the bag so I don't have to.
Grabbed the latest Santa on a Ski creator poly bag over the weekend, rang up checkout, and they couldn't sell. Oh, December 4th. That sucks. My stores don't get poly bags, so I still am in search of 2 of the Shang-Chi poly bags, and I haven't seen that Santa poly bag yet. Like they just do not show up. And then when I had my gift card purchase I was making for the last bit of Lego that I bought at Walmart, they had the Shang-Chi poly bag, and I'm like, oh, score! And I added them to my cart, And by the time I went to pay, they're like, 2 of the items in your cart are no longer available. And it was the Shang-Chi polybag.
Uh,
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just want that stupid thing. So terrible.
I was surprised they put it out. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be because they usually seem to do that anymore. So I don't get too worried when I don't get to the store, Lego store, to get it. But Walmart seems to do better with the poly bags than Target does. Or at least my Target. But my
It's
Target
the opposite around here.
They don't get the CMF figures until they're it's been out for a month or two, and even then, I don't know if I've seen Looney Tune figures at my Target yet. And we've already gone to something else.
Yep.
So
the Walmart that's in the town I actually live in is just absolute trash. They are awful. They rarely, like, that Lego aisle has not been even half full throughout.
Makes you wonder how much stuff is walking out of there, going out the back door.
Oh no, they just literally they just don't get it.
Really?
Yep. And then when they do get like CMFs, they're gone in like a day or two. This Walmart never gets polybags, like never. But the town next to me, that Walmart gets polybags, but they haven't had a new one because they got a bin or whatever on the shelf, and it's like stuffed full of like 3 old ones from a year and a half ago. So they're not going to get any new ones until all those sell. Target, though, they will get polybags occasionally, and then they will get like CMFs pretty regularly. But the problem is, it's a 20-minute drive. So it's not that far in the grand scheme of things. But especially during the holiday season, it's just too damn busy for me to take 20 minutes, drive up there just to get a polybag or a CMF. Target employees misreading the sticker on the case. And he says he needs to get more shoebox-sized totes to redo the sort. So there you go.
Part of the Christmas Target, they've got the little city where you get one of the monkeys.
Yeah, I need that too. That's one I haven't seen around here yet.
I found one. I don't know. I need to get back over there and see if, although $4, well, the monkeys are going for $2 something on bricks and pieces. So really, that $5 set to get a couple of monkeys isn't too bad, I guess. But
no, yeah, well, and I need to go. If I see them, I'm going to get at least 2, maybe even 3, just because I want the monkeys. But I also have to have 1 sealed poly bag for my collection, and then 1 to open and build. But yeah, the monkeys are cool because I bought that $10 set, that little 4-wheeler.
Yeah,
2 monkeys and stuff. That's a great set for $10.
Yep, and you get 2 monkeys in that, right?
Yep.
Well, and that new way they did the axles and stuff, that was
I like that
stuff. So
it was really cool.
Yeah, I think I built that maybe on your show one time.
I think you did actually.
Quite a while ago.
Yep, I think you did.
I just had gotten it and it was laying here, so.
Oh, okay. Lots of eyes. Jude, hanging down the stream. So I was putting together yesterday, and I almost don't want to say this just because if anybody watches my TikTok, it'll ruin a surprise, but I don't think the viewers here are going to be the same viewers there. I got the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar for this year, right?
Yeah.
And when I got down to build number 20, it was supposed to be IG-11, the droid from Mandalorian. It wasn't in there. They duplicated, and I got a second Razor Crest, which was build number 1.
Oh.
So I went to the site immediately after I had opened it and recorded my videos or whatever, and I went to the site and I said, hey, missing pieces, blah, 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 here's what I need. And then they're like, well, you either got to pick the pieces, from the list. And it was like, if you can't find what you're looking for, write it here in the description. So I wrote, hey, I'm missing the bag for build 20, which is supposed to be this droid. And instead, I got a duplicate of this other bag. And I got an email back this morning that just said, hey, we're canceling your order because we were sold out of those or whatever. And I was like, okay, hold on. I was like, maybe that was because of the description that I put in there. I didn't actually tell them what part to use. So I went through the actual parts list and was going to add all the parts to build the droid. Nope, they're out of his legs and they're out of his head. So I'm like, well, shit. I guess now I have to go to Bricklink to buy the droid to make that set complete.
Wow, crap. I guess I just got mine not too late. It was on sale somewhere. I need to open mine up and see if they did that to me. I wonder if that's now you got me thinking. I'm going to do that.
Got the Batman Selena Motorcycle Pursuit from Walmart. Nice. And the Technic Jeep before that. That's awesome. I haven't seen any of those Batman sets, actually. That's another thing that I've not seen. Oh. Okay, so this is done. I didn't know this was done, and I haven't been letting you guys watch me build. Apologize. This is I'm gonna guess like a pink flamingo, maybe. Because a lot of pink with orange feet.
Oh, that's cool. Every one of them has been really cool.
Yeah. See, my number 20 had another Razor Crest build. Favorite themes, DC Comics and City. Nice. My Marvel one was all there, so that's good.
Was it all solid? Same dark blue gray color?
Yeah.
Okay. No, they got it right. So.
Well, lucky you. Dude, Jude got the Marvel Advent Calendar as well. That's awesome. How about single Lego for focus on your Jeep? Hey, that's cool. Everybody's got sometimes you switch hobbies, and that's all right. You do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. You got plenty enough Lego as it is, right? You can build for years. I've seen your collection. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg on Bricklink to get him. Like, it shouldn't, but apparently he's only in 2 sets. The Advent Calendar being one of them.
Yeah, the headpiece is printed, but other than that, yeah, this legs in this color, that's got to be, all of this in this color. Huh.
Like, of all the ones to not get.
Right.
Set 66684. Which set is that, dude, Jude? Yeah, I'm like,
well, maybe you'll get lucky, and after Christmas you'll find one really cheap when some of these stores have them left over, and they're.
Yep, maybe. Fingers crossed.
But that doesn't seem to happen as much as you got it back in the old days.
Lego City Vehicles gift set. Nice. Is that the one with like all the cars packed together at Walmart? I thought about getting that, but I went with the Advent Calendar instead. Still have 30 sealed boxes in my possession. When I missed most of CMFs, I'm behind on those. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of CMFs. Well, yeah, like Looney Tunes is a set like we were talking about earlier. I only seen them one time, so I only have like 4 or 5 out of the whole set. The
Well,
Marvel ones, I got all of those, and I got a couple of extra, but not as many as I would like. But I bought like every time I seen them, I bought them.
I did find there was several people on Bricklink that had the Looney Tunes for less than retail in some cases. So you may want to revisit that a little bit.
Yeah, I will probably do that. And I know I don't know when they're supposed to release in America, or maybe they already have and they've already sold out. But like Video Wave 2 is
Oh, I
supposed to
saw,
be hitting.
well, on Bricklink they had them listed, but I haven't seen them anywhere or any.
They look amazing, for one.
Yeah, I like them goofy little
And
figures.
I'm like, I need to get all of them. And so I got somebody who's looking into, he's going to talk to his suppliers and see if he can't get like a whole case of them. And then we can just, I'll purchase the complete set from him. Okay, this has been my favorite one so far. It's a unicorn,
That's cool.
and it still uses the fire on the tail. It's a unicorn. Yeah, that set for $20 was cool. It has like the little $10 car. It's 2 or 3 sets together that would normally cost you like $50, and Walmart was selling it for 20. Right. Now we'll move on to the next book. And the last numbered bag, number 4.
Have you seen the pictures for the new CMF set coming out?
I've seen a couple, but
There's some
not
pretty
very
cool
many.
figures, and it looks like some cool animals too. So
Yeah, that's the ones I've seen. Like like the kid in a racing wheelchair.
yeah, there's that, and then there's these cool ice warrior guys, and I think there's another bird of some kind, and there's a comfort dog or like that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, there's some really good figures. I wish they'd have got them out a little sooner. I do my Elves Gone Bad, where I do all this whole story with the Lego Winter Village stuff and my own elf creations. And this year, the new season coming that I'm getting ready to work on, those figures would have been great for that. But
It comes with a case
wait
too.
till next year.
How about do you have the old like Ice Queen CMF?
Yeah, I have her, and then the build a minifig. There's this kind of Ice King dude that I found at it wasn't the Lego store build a minifig, but in one of my local Legos, not bricks and minifig. We got a guy that has his own store, and he had the parts, and I couldn't believe it. I had just seen him on Brick, like I never seen him before. It's like I'll show. He's the secret ingredient to this year's storyline, but it'll be a teaser.
Teasers.
Well, and then I can kind of the Ninjago Ice Samurai.
Oh yeah, that guy be cool too.
Oh yeah, here we go.
He escaped.
Yeah, this guy right here, I had seen him on.
This guy right here.
Yeah, I'd seen it on Bricklink, but I'd never seen it anywhere, parts wise. And so I started looking around, and I was going to end up paying like $12 or $13 for him, and then overseas shipping because the only place I found him. And then
that's where I got him. It was a Lego store.
Oh, so they came out. So when did you get that?
That's a good question.
last year, maybe.
It was sometime last year, yeah, because the elephant. I think it was in February of last year because the elephant has a heart on it, like it's a Valentine's Day thing.
That was a Valentine.
The guy's got like a tattoo on his arm.
I didn't see that. I may have one there.
But I was like, I'm grabbing 2 of those snowflakes for the accessories because those are cool.
Them snowflakes are expensive. I was looking at those the other day for something else.
I'm like, those snowflakes are really cool, so I was like, I grabbed a second one. Yeah, well, I should do some kind of something with I have the Ice Queen and I have that Ice King guy, and it could just be like they took over and froze things up.
Well, last year my sister was doing the Elf on a Shelf every day, and I was getting a chuckle out of that. And I thought, I got all the Christmas stuff that I don't know what I'm going to do with this year. I ought to do my own version of that with. So I came up with these elf figures, and then I set up the Winter Village, and I did this whole weekly episode. There's like 6 episodes. I actually got my Facebook page set up, and I'm going to put it all together in a PDF so people could actually have the book and the story.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So this year I'm doing season 2, so I got to get started on that here soon.
All right, so this is a little. I know what the next build is, so that means I know what this is. This is like a wizard's table. It's got like little potions and a frog. The next build is the wizard. He's the wizard.
Oh, here.
So one of the things I need to get back to, like doing up my city. I need to clean it off and get it started. What's up, Doc? Welcome. I always, I always say what's up to everybody. When I say what's up, Doc, it's like I don't mean that to be the Looney Tunes reference every single time. I apologize if it offends. Next time I'll say, "Hey, Doc." But I need to get back to doing my city. But what I kind of wanted to do was have like maybe 2 or 3 base plates worth of space that would change. Like with each season or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That way I don't have to change a whole lot, but I am doing some things that are different. So I was working on, like, I have a park kind of thing, and I thought, well, I could do that, and I could just, when it snows, I'll just add some snow into the park and that kind of thing. But I don't know if there's enough. It's only like 2 base plates big, so I don't know if there's enough space to really get too far into things like that. And then I was working on another deal that I just kind of don't have the parts. Now, you have to say, what's up, Doc? Crunch, crunch. I should get a carrot, and I'll keep the carrot just for when you show up. I'll have to immediately spit it out because I don't like raw carrots, but hey. But yeah, I was the Lego Batman movie, Arkham Asylum set.
Yeah.
So the actual build, is essentially three little buildings, but the 2 on the side are angled. So I went in and modified that and made it so that they are straight. So it's like one straight building instead of that 2 ends angled.
Oh, cool.
And I'm trying to. I ran out of pieces, but I was going to mills up some base plates and then actually kind of like put that up onto like a little hill. But ran out of parts and stuff, so it's sitting over here like half done, like complete me. I'm like, I don't have the right pieces.
Well, at least you're built. Mine's sitting in the box, in the closet, so I haven't had anywhere to put it. But I tell you what, if you want to see something, I don't know if you've been to my Flickr page, but there was a guy at Brick Fair, New Jersey, duplicated the prison from the Batman movie. I mean, he's actually a deputy sheriff.
Oh wow!
And oh my god! I mean, he has it all lit up. I mean, this thing is huge, and he has all the villains in there, and it's phenomenal. And he did it in all the right color. It's lime green, which I need to watch the movie again, I guess, but I can't remember if that's the actual color it was or if that's just what he had. But he painstakingly tried to. Oh, that's cool.
He's a wizard. That's awesome. Do you know Steve Reynolds?
I know the name. Why do I?
He's Australian. He showed me. He's got a group on Facebook that's like Lego, Marvel, and DC fans of Australia or something like that. But yeah, I'm in the group because he added me and showed me some of the things he built. He built some awesome stuff. But one of the things he built was like Uncle Joker's car lot or whatever. And he basically took down like a bunch of Batmobiles and then like swapped out some colors and made it look like the Joker like painted on them and things. And the Joker, half of them are broke down and stuff. And he's like selling it at Uncle Joker's used car lot. And it was awesome looking. Doc, what I'm building is a Creator 3-in-1 or classic set 11013. It's like transparent bricks is the gimmick there. So I'm just building all the builds out of the instruction book. Oh, crab people. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, man, okay. Crab people.
So what's probably your favorite theme? Or do you really have one?
So it's Star Wars.
Okay.
Star Wars. However, I have slowed down on buying Star Wars stuff recently, only because I've been buying things that I could get that will fit in my city that I'm trying to build. So then maybe for the last few years, Marvel has been my favorite theme because I'm like, it's still something cool that I like. It also fits in the city aesthetics. So,
yeah.
So that's what I've been.
There's a lot of cool Marvel stuff. I mean, it's
been trying to buy most of the Marvel things. And then they released. So they did that like the what if stuff.
Yeah.
That Sakaar and Iron Man is like doubled in cost. Like if you go, it's $35 set. Lego's site says, "Hey, we're sold out of this. We don't know when we'll get any more back in." And the only ones I could find were on Amazon, and it was like $65. I was like, "What? That's no."
You know, I never did see a whole lot of those. I never
saw it at all around here. So that's why I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna add it to my Amazon wish list." And I'm like, "Holy Christ, it's expensive! What?"
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to be curious to see what things look like here in another week or two. The stores all seem to have some stuff. A lot of them are getting pretty bare, but I remember that one year, it was March almost before the stores got stocked back in. It hasn't been that bad the last few years, but this year it could be. So,
yeah, it's stupid pandemic. And all the shipping BS.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one is an underwater scene with a fish and a crab and some coral-like stuff.
Oh, cool. Oh, I've seen the crab in yellow. That's good.
I've got a couple of them in that color. They came with the only thing I know off the top of my head that came with that one was it was a poly bag. There was a gift with purchase like 4 or 5 years ago where it was like a sandcastle and then like a dude laying in a beach chair.
Oh, yeah.
And it had that. But the thing that I thought was funny was like that guy's at the beach. The figure is fully clothed, like full pants, full shirt, and I'm like, that's It's not what I would wear to the beach, but hey, what do I know? I don't live near the beach, so
You do see all kinds at the beach, so
that's true.
Maybe what we didn't know is it was winter time at the beach.
That's true. Could have been winter. Winter is coming.
Wow, it's taken almost an hour to tear this apart, and now I still got to go back through
and separate out the pieces.
Back out for this second build.
When is that happening? Wednesday?
Yeah, Julian. Ultimate builds.
You got 2 days.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I did this one, but the first time I spent all day Tuesday getting ready for Wednesday. So
you should just be like, look, it's done. I beat you guys.
Right.
I finished. What's up? So those little builds I showed was the first 4 bags that came with the set, and then it has literally 4 more bags that aren't numbered, and it's just hey, create and go do what you want.
Yeah, I didn't pick up any of those sets this year when Walmart had the 1,500 piece for $29. So.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to.
Yeah, I've gotten they've
been
the same set now for 3 or 4 years, and I've picked up quite a few over the years. So.
I have not gotten. I got none of them this year, but I know the one year I got like 4 of them for Christmas. Like everybody I knew got me one.
Well, that one year they were pretty. The first year they did that, oh my gosh, it was hard to find them. And then the next year, I think they let you order them online a little bit beforehand, and so there was a lot more of them. And then the next year, by that time they just, like they did this year, you could start ordering them right away.
So here's one thing that I did build. If nobody watched my video that went up this morning or seen my TikTok video, but so my headset that I bought the box had a little plastic tray, and that's what was holding the headset in. And I just been using it to store the headset. Well, I decided to go ahead and make it the Brickblaze logo.
Oh, cool! Yeah, I did see that somewhere.
And then that's the fire that Brittany designed. So I didn't have enough purple, obviously, to do the whole thing. So the back of it's just kind of like randomly assembled. But I have received some purple brick to swap out for some of these. And so I'll just have to slowly collect more over time. And then eventually the whole thing will be purple. And then I decided, so I just had this Christmas tree sitting on it. Like I'm going to do anything from like different holidays or whatever. Just kind of like have
nice.
Here. See if we can go over here without breaking it. Or without breaking the headset too. That's the important part over there.
Yeah, those things aren't cheap, are they?
That one was $100.
My son, he doesn't buy speed headphones or mice or whatever that don't cost less than $100 or 200 bucks.
Those are actually, I got them on sale for 70, and then plus my discount took it down to like 55. But still, it's a $100 headset if I have to replace it. Mocks are hard. Yeah, they're hard when like I thought that I looking at the purple bricks that I had, I was like, this should be plenty enough to get this done. Nope.
Now, isn't that amazing? How you can have a big old bag or decent sized tote full of them, and then you start building, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm
You're
out.
just getting started, and you're almost done.
Now I has none.
And purple's
So,
a hard color to get in very much bulk. Usually, people just have a few at a time.
yeah, well, that's Multigasm Geek sent me a bunch of purple pieces. So he's just like, here you go. Here's a contribution to help finish it. So I'm like, sweet. I'll use them. Ooh. Gotta be careful with this bag. It's all brown. I don't know. Knock on wood. I have not had. I know the issue exists, and I know it's a real thing, but I haven't had an issue with them yet with breaking brown pieces. But I saw somebody on TikTok that made a video about a brand new set that he just made and broke the brown piece out of it.
There's a bunch. I mean, I had a new when I was working for my Western build. I mean, it didn't matter what brown it was. I had clips, I had plates break, I had brick break, and some of that stuff I had just bought brand new. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I cringe because so much of what I do build with is that reddish brown or the dark red, and
you're just like, oh God, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. The piece I'm upset that I broke was a 2x20 old gray plate. It got caught in the drawer of plates and didn't. And I was like, "Why is the drawer stuck?" And I'm like, "Yank!" And then I'm like, "Oh, that was what came out broken." Like, son of a bitch.
Can you still fudge it together and make it?
Yeah, no, it's snapped in pieces. I'm like, well, it's in the drawer, so that means I don't need it right now, do I? So it's okay, it is broken. I think it's old gray. Either old gray or light bluish gray. Can't remember which, but I know it's gray. And now it's in that bag of broken pieces I have over there.
And being a 20 stud, those things are.
I remember back in the day when I was growing up, the only 20 long one we had was out of an airplane set. It was like the first year they made like the planes where you open it up, had the row of seats for the people to sit in there and stuff. And it was just literally like at the time a $25 or $30 passenger plane. Came with a pilot and then like a businessman minifigure. But the base of the plane was a 2x20 red plate. I remember being like, "Oh my God, this piece is so long."
I don't even know if I have. I may have a few roaming around here, but not very many, I don't think.
Incidentally, I still have that 2x20 red. It's not broken. However, I can't rebuild the set because I'm missing the tail fin of all pieces. And it's a unique, like, it has a specific, like, markings for that plane, so I have to go on Bricklink and buy specifically that one.
And is it pretty pricey?
I haven't looked, honestly. I'm just like, one day I'll buy it when I'm ready to rebuild the plane. Willie says, why do you keep the broken stuff? Well, honestly, I'm saving it up till I get a whole bunch of broken stuff, and then I'm going to ship it to Bricksar, because apparently he likes to collect the broken stuff for his boneyard.
Well, truthfully, with mine, it being reddish brown that breaks, I'm able to use it on my Wild West build because I'm always using it for different, broken boards or broken slats. So it actually kind of works out. I mean,
the other reason I'm kind of keeping it too is, I'm probably going to end up sending it to him, but I kind of had an idea for some like maybe run down, like beat up buildings or like, zombie apocalypse kind of thing. I was like, broken pieces would be cool there.
Well, that's it. I mean, you don't want to throw them away because you can always come up, or somebody will use them for something. So.
Yep. Yeah, and then see, you said with the brown, it would look fine if a broken piece of fence was there in old West Town.
Yep. And I've used it quite a few times. I had a pretty good little bucket of it, and then I pretty well whittled it down. So. Oh, it's all good.
That kind of makes sense. I seen somebody they did that one time at a convention. Like I didn't see it personally, but I saw pictures online of their build, and it was a some kind of zombie apocalypse thing, and they were using broken pieces in the build, so that.
Yep.
I was like, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Oh, I pretty much figured out if you got an idea, there's probably somebody out there that's either thought of it some way or will come up with something even. I mean, it's like the little brick separators. How many people now are using them for flowers and creatures and all that stuff? I mean, it's just amazing what people can come up with. So.
Well, that's why I have the public at large doesn't know my plan and my idea for my city. Julian knows. So I'm like, the second I say something, then, somebody that's got more money and time will get it done. I was like, so I'll keep my mouth shut because it might take me years to get this done, but, nobody knows. Well, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end the show tonight. It's an hour, and I need to go get some food. So I'd like to thank you, Tim, for being here this evening. I appreciate it. It's a good conversation.
You bet.
Thank you, everybody, for chatting down there, and we will see you guys next week, same time. Bye.